Mm, Hi. So I had to mentally prepare myself for this one. But first, allow me to introduce myself. My name or my channel name is Justice for All. Nice to have you. This is a very, very important. This is disturbing, and the investigators of this case all need to be thrown in jail, all of them, because this is unacceptable. They have her family brainwashed into believing that this was a flawless investigation. It wasn't. You can see that in the dark. It wasn't. Okay. Okay. Let me just. Oh my God. Okay. So, I think the investigators are well aware of what happened to Shanann and the babies. Okay. They're well aware of it, and they have been well aware of it since that day. If you just look closely on their own body cam video, what that's that they tainted, that they tampered with. So they know what happened. They know who did it. They know who's responsible. And that's why they were in a hurry to close it. I'm not a chaser, okay? I'm a grown woman with my own mortgage, with my own bills, with my own car payments, like everything. I have my own shit that I pay by myself. I don't need shit from y'all, okay? I don't need shit from you. This message is fucking important. It is so important. You have no fucking idea. So if you just shut up and quit questioning why we are still covering this case, this is why. Now, I don't care where you stand in this case, okay? I don't care if you support Chris. I don't care if you don't support Chris. I don't care if you support Shanann. I don't care if you don't support Shanann. Either way, you're screwed in this community. It was their responsibility to find the responsible parties. It's too late to find any other people responsible because we don't even have evidence for Chris to be held responsible when he appeals, you know? So there's that. And like I say, he's going to get out. He is. Unless, you know, somebody pulls strings and, you know, the way they locked him up is probably the way they're going to keep him in there. But what if he didn't do it? Here goes. So these photos, this is what we are used to seeing. And something keeps pulling me back to this video. I'm going to link it down below so you can watch it. They don't release any new videos anymore. But I always find myself going back to this video because something's just not right. And if you just look at it right now, the car seats, do you see how packed those car seats are? If there were a child to sit in there, where would they sit? There's no room for anybody to sit there because those seats are packed with something. Evidence? I don't know. There's things on the floor, in the front seat. It looks like the Senate council's like stuffed with something. And remember, when Chris gets there, he leaves this door wide open. And nobody noticed anything. Another thing I noticed. Okay, so this is what I'm going to show you here. This is the picture. Do you see all of this wood grain, this messiness? This isn't the way photos look. Like, come on, look at that. This isn't how a pair of jeans looks. I mean, come on. This over here, this wall, This is the way the wall looks. No, this is photoshopped. I'm going to remove it, and this is directly from body cam. Y'all are accepting this. Y'all are giving us a bunch of bullshit, and you're not even once questioning the investigation, whose responsibility it was to do this. But, you know, people who are taking time out of their lives voluntarily, a lot of us don't get paid. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this with you. I don't have time to put the captions and whatnot, so I'm just going to tell you why I decided to put these screenshots in. Now, these are slightly inverted, just so you can see where the definitive lines are supposed to be. It's the blurriness for me. We're not in 1995. There's no reason the picture should look like that at all in 2018. And that window was broken. Did you know that? Did you know that window was broken? I didn't know it was broken. Nobody there said it was broken. Okay, so this is the back seat. This is just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Here, it kind of looks like there's like a duffel bag, maybe a suitcase, and maybe even a mistress back there. Everything is completely black, so it's hard to see, but everybody went around the vehicle. Do you remember that? Everybody went around the vehicle. And what is that behind the seats? Seatbelts? Interesting. Here, it just looks like he was pulling someone out. If you see, there's like a small head, little hand. And then at one point, it looked like he had 3 arms, which that'll come up shortly. So my opinion is somebody was in the car and he pulled them out quickly. And also in some, if you like really slow motion it in this video that I'm linking down below, it doesn't even look like Chris. The frame suddenly gets small, and he no longer looks like a man. It looks like a woman with long, dark hair or a bun, you know? So I don't know. There's something very, very suspicious about this. And I can't have that on my soul. Once you see something, you can't unsee it, okay? I'm here for this reason. And somebody, I don't know, it's something inside me. I can't explain it. It's littered with clues everywhere. And I believe her life was taken on film. Because they needed the timestamps, right? They needed the metadata, didn't they? You can edit a video and retain the same metadata information. Did you know that? Neither did I, because I don't even know what metadata is. But anyways, so it's basically like a permanent imprint. Who would know that? Who would know anything about that? That sounds like something law enforcement would know. So I'm still on their asses that it's their fault that this all happened. Oh, this is me zooming into the car seat. There's like zippers, you know, it looks like a suitcase or something. I don't know. It just looks all the way wrong. And all these people that were in charge of it, they gotta go. They gotta go. And I hate hearing, oh, well, you know, nobody really talks about it there in Colorado. Do you think maybe that's why all of the weird cases come from there? Is because the people there don't give a fuck about nobody else but themselves? And when was the last time I cared about what anybody said and what anybody is talking? Oh, nobody's talking about it. Well, let me go on this way on this side and see what's going on. No. I can think for myself. I can stand by myself if I need to. And I have been. And I've been holding up pretty well. Yeah, I lost my job of 18 years because of that cunt, quote unquote, NK. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. So now all I got is time, motherfuckers. All I've got is time. Okay. So I do apologize. It did take me a while to post this. You know, these are some strong accusations, you know, and these are just my opinions. But I do have to prepare myself. Oh, yeah, look, I got some faces too. I do have to mentally prepare myself because we get a lot of shit, okay? It's not hard being the last few of the last, you know, that are here still, you know, adamant that this is just wrong. It is wrong, people. She was a human being. You people like to point fingers at Shanann and how abusive she was and how I don't know. I'm not going to comment on it. I don't know. It's irrelevant. She's dead. Somebody killed her. Okay? But you will co-sign and you will okay the lies coming from that cunt's fucking mouth and her family hiding her. You cover for her. But for Shanann, who was brutally murdered, and it was covered up by the local investigators, you know, she doesn't even get a pass for that. Like, she's not here anymore. She's gone forever. And for some reason, law enforcement felt the need to cover it up. So we need to see why. Does quote unquote NK have something over them? You know, blackmail, something? Like, why would they cover something up unless they were actually involved? And wait, isn't KK related to somebody on the force? I mean, that doesn't sound crazy, trying to cover something up for a family member that might have accidentally did something erratic in the heat of the moment. I'm sure she knows that, you know, the gossip from the neighborhood from that time. She seemed to be invested since the beginning, so she has to know something about that. Or maybe her family member that works for Weld County. I don't know. I'd check it out if I were you. Nothing surprises me now. NK. Who really is NK? Who is it? She's been here all along. Oh, did you know one of your favorite hostess here was married to one of Chris's attorneys? Did you know that? Crazy, huh? Small world.